Just as a little introductory to everyone who doesn't know, this is Mr. Kirk. Mr. Kirk is a barber from Houston, Texas, and he has many, many years of experience under his belt. He's owned barbershops, has trained and coached and mentored hundreds of barbers, I would say, to be their best. And Mr. Kirk came to me looking to learn how to get more exposure on his product and to get more new clients into his business. So first off, just want to say thanks for being a part of the program, Mr. Kirk, and reaching out and getting this client success story for us. So big
Yes,
congrats to
sir.
you for putting in all the work.
Yeah,
All,
yeah.
all right. So first question that we have for you here today is when we very first hopped on our call, where were you at with your business?
Oh man, I think that I had the atmosphere, I had the professionalism, I had the craft. I just didn't have the clients. You know what I mean? I didn't have the clients. And so I was definitely in a position of trying to book more clients, uh more high paying clients for sure. Cause I was definitely struggling in that area. Most definitely.
So you were struggling with getting the exposure to your product.
Exactly. Like I had the hot spot, but my thing was didn't nobody know where I was at. Didn't nobody know about my work, you know. Uh man, I'm sorry, bro. Can we pause for 1 second?
Yep.
Cause my son is in here. Let me tell him to be quiet.
Oh yeah.
Tanisha, I'm doing a online thing. Can you please let him make him be quiet? It's a video. Thank you. All right, sorry about that, man.
No
Cause that
worries,
did you hear
brother.
him in the background?
Nope, no, I couldn't hear him.
Oh, okay, okay, well, cool. Shit, let's go. He was back there singing Ninja Turtles or something. I don't know what he was doing. Look,
I think we
his ass
we
supposed
might
to
have to
be at
leave that.
school at daycare today. Shit.
He decided to stay home.
Yeah, playing hooky today.
That's too good. All right. So yeah, you were tired of the organic grind, the business cards, the handshakes, the just word of mouth. It takes a little too long to grow a business like that.
Man, I've been in the business for almost 2 decades, man, and that's how I started with the flyers, the cards. I guess what I'm like an OG in the game now, man. So I definitely implemented the cards and handing out cards, and I still do. I still do those things, but it's not effective as uh your system, what you got, man, what you got going, man. I had to jump with the ages, man, because if I didn't, I would have been left behind, man. So sometimes you get older, we don't want to listen to y'all youngsters, but say, man, hey, if I'm lacking and if I'm slacking and lacking, man, I need to figure out what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you way younger than me too, man. But hey, I needed that info, man, and you provided that for me.
100%. That's the one thing that I learned is like we're coming into the information age, and we're in it. And if someone has the information that you need to take you to the next level, well, you got to get it somehow. So,
Hey,
you know,
man, you gotta get it. Gotta get it, man.
that's
Because if you don't get it, you're gonna be left behind.
100%.
Gonna be
Yeah.
left
So
behind.
So the results that Mr. Kirk has gotten in the past 66 days that we've been working together, well, since his ad has been running the last 66 days, he's been able to get 46 new clients from that. So that's major. That's huge, right? To
Yeah,
convert, he's gotten 1,000 new followers on his social media in
yeah,
that time frame as well. And we've converted, 46 of them into new clients. Now, obviously, the people that have followed him now are still going to be getting influenced by his content. So as the time goes on, still he's going to be converting more and more people into paying customers. But the one thing that we always want to remember is that those 46 new clients that he gathered, yes, it did cost up front to get them into the door. But now long term, they come back 3, 4, 5 times. They tell their friends, they tell others. They might even be lifetime clients. So, the return on that right there is very, very high. So, like Mr. Kirk had said when we very first started off, he had the skill set, he had the customer service, he had everything, he had the environment. He's been a barber for many years, but he just needed a way to get more exposure onto his business. So, with that being said, where are you at right now in your business?
Man, it is definitely grown, man. Definitely grown. I mean, my Thursdays, Friday, and Saturdays be totally booked. You know what I mean? Totally booked out. You know what I mean? And that's what I was looking for was the I had a nice little clientele. Like, it was keeping me above water, but I had a lot of holes here and there. You know what I mean? And uh now, like, it's like it's I see the growth, I see the progress. You know what I mean? So I'm 100 times better than when I started. You know what I mean? For sure.
Let's go. And now you get this system. The one thing I always say to everyone is like just like with fitness, I learned how to track my macros. Before then, I always relied on a coach to always like give me the blueprint to help me along the way. And then as soon as I was done working with the coach, I didn't really know how to get fit, but I learned how to track my macros. So then I always have control over my health and fitness. And that's the one beautiful thing about this is now you have the skill sets that you know how to run the ads, you know how to do the marketing, you know how to convert them into paying clients. So even this, what you've learned, you can always, if you have questions, I'm always going to be here for you. But now in the future, you have these tools. So now you understand. So okay, if say for example you were to go to a brand new city and start up a barbering business there, then you say, hey, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to advertise, do this. I'm going to market doing this. I'm going to show up and do these haircuts. And in a brand new city, you could have that exposure that you would need to get people to come and support your business. So it's like a
Wow.
skill set that you can take with you for the rest of your life. So I think that's a super powerful thing. Now, another question I have for you is during the time that we've worked together, what has been for yourself the biggest benefit of the program of the coaching?
The biggest benefit to me is the teaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you show somebody how to do something, just like you just said, I could take that method anywhere and utilize that to the best of my abilities. You know what I'm saying? Um, but the teaching and to see that it's actually working has been the biggest benefit for me, biggest benefit. They always say what they say, you could take a well to the water. I mean, you could take a horse to the water. That teaching, man, like that's in there, especially if you listening, paying attention, and you working it, it's gonna work for you. So most definitely.
Let's
Uh,
go.
it's
Amazing. So, and that's what they say when you teach, you learn twice. So if you teach
man,
more than
got
twice,
to.
you really got it.
It's it's
Now, one of the most important questions, did we solve the pain and the problem that you had?
uh yeah, yeah, man. And I see it growing even more. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna continue taking this method and just keep pushing it. You know what I'm saying? Because just like you say, man, we got to put in the work. You know, you can teach us how to do it, but if we don't put in the work, shit, it ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? So man, the problem is definitely solved because now I know what to do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So you gave me that game and I'm gonna utilize it so that I can keep growing. I don't want to just stay where I'm at right now. I want to keep growing. And this tool is gonna help me do that. Yeah, sure.
Definitely, for sure. Even I think about it, like it's insane to see the success that say yourself have had in your barbering career. When you had your shops, and even myself, which was basically mostly like I'd say like organic growth, like word of mouth, referral
Right,
based, business,
right.
which is crazy
Yeah.
because it really shows a lot as the character of who you are to grow a business to that level. That was just like pure heart and soul that grew that business and now it's so nice that with systems that you can put into place. Like I always say, you see a mom and pop shop, whatever it could be business, they don't really know these tools with the advertising and the marketing. So they kind of just stay, stuck. They make a certain amount of money a month, and then pretty soon they just settle with it, and they settle with a certain lifestyle. And then you see other big businesses that they learn these two important aspects of business, and they really take off. And that's always one thing I say is, barbers, we focus so much like at the start of our career on giving amazing fades, amazing lineups, best beard work, and kind of competing to be the best barber that you can be. But we never really went to a business school or someone to teach us those two top of the business fundamentals that bring all of those clients in, so you can give them that amazing customer service and haircuts, so that they can keep coming back again, tell their friends and family. But to have that inflow of those new clients really is what causes you to be able to grow that business at a mass scale, and really at however as fast as you want to grow it. You want to put more ad spend into it, you're going to get more clients. So
Yeah.
so like now that we see the proof with this, like we were saying, you can put some more money into your ad spend, and you're only going to keep seeing more new clients. And then you can see more new clients, you're going to hit a point where guys are going to be beating down your door, and you're going to be like, man, I gotta increase my prices again and again and again and again. So that's always the goal. Now,
Yeah,
are you happy with the results you've gotten?
for sure. For
Let's
sure.
go.
Like, look, I ain't nothing else need to be said. Hell yeah. I am very happy, man. Very happy.
Let's I'm happy to hear that, because I remember, like I said, on the first call we had the day that you were in the truck, and it was like, I could tell. It's like, hey, you can definitely use the help. And then now seeing it really warms my heart. It gives me a fulfilling feeling that, if we were here, now you're here.
Yeah.
You've gotten it's kind of like the hurdle it has been jumped over. Now you know what to do so that hurdle will never come up again.
Man, it's gone. That hurdle gone.
Let's go. All right, Mr. Kirk. One piece of advice that you have for any barbers that are in the barbering industry, that that were in the same place as you, that are thinking about maybe joining the program, reaching out, looking for help, learning the tools to get you to that next level. What's your advice to them, and in general, barbers in general? Your experience over all the years that you've been cutting hair. What's the biggest takeaway?
Man, first is I would definitely say perfect your craft. You know what I mean? Perfect your craft so that when the people do come, you're able to service them professionally and keep people coming back. You know what I mean? Another thing as far as the program, man, learn it, pay attention, and know that you got to put in the work. This is not something that you just gotta pay and then that's it. You got to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be willing to take the time uh, to invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Investing to your business. Because if you got the craft, if you got the professionalism, and you got the people, you have access to a network to where all these people can see you when they come. They need the professionalism, they need the craft, and you just have to continue doing it. Continue doing it, man. So yeah, most definitely, man. I would tell people, man, it's a hustle, it's work. You know what I mean? You got to put the work in. You want the big money, you gotta put in the work, man, for sure.
Let's go. That's always the most important thing.
Yeah,
A dream without action is just a dream. So
man. Like
that's
people,
it.
people, people think it's just like, oh, I'm gonna do this and then that's gonna be it. But like you still have to put in this work. You know what I mean? Because they coming. Say y'all mess with my boy right here, they coming. So you gotta be prepared when they come, because they can come and they don't like your service, then they might not come back. So get them booked in, man. Because it's crazy, because when I first started, I had people to come to me and they already coming back. Like these people that are coming are now my clients. You know what I'm saying? So that's the good thing about it, man. Like it's great, great, awesome, man, awesome.
Yeah, once you get your back end dialed in, your fulfillment with your, your customer service and the quality of your haircuts, you almost know, like when somebody comes in from the ad and they book in, like, man, this guy's going to be my client long term just because you got it on lock that good,
You already know. You already know, man. Yes,
Let's
indeed.
go.
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
Awesome, Mr. Kirk. Well, you know what I got to say? It was an absolute pleasure getting to work with you, and you're highly coachable,
Yeah,
which is amazing. And whatever I gave you advice on and direction with, you put in that work, and we got the result. So that's the most
yeah,
important part. At the end of the day, is we helped you out with the problem that you had. We got you the result, and now you can keep moving forward to the future and keep focused on your craft, keep growing your business, and really getting towards the vision that it is that you have. So, with that being said, I had a lot of fun, and with any questions that you have in the future, do not hesitate to reach out and ask me. I'm always going to be here, and yeah, I just want to say thanks for being a part of the team and and getting the result.
yeah, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man, for your work, man. You really one of the reasons why I really mess with you is because I could tell you're genuine about it. You know what I'm saying? And I could tell you got a good heart. And I know we on camera and shit, but like I really feel that. I really feel that about you, man. You're a good dude, man, and I appreciate your help though, bro.
Hey, of course. It's funny. With being on camera, it's so crazy. You can feel energy,
Yeah,
across the screen. So
yeah,
definitely one
yeah,
of those things. But
yeah,
we'll leave the interview there, and
yeah.
and we'll keep some more for later.